Alright, and we are shooting the shit with your boy Shank. My name is Shank, and I'm sitting here with my fellow comedian friend Andrew Best. Also with my one nigga. Come on. You
Billy
say it.
Don, you already know who I am.
Let's
man.
go. And this is
What's going on, man?
This is really the first time Loyal Mob has all been united in one motherfucking room. Yes, I said it. As some people know, some people don't know. We initiated my nigga Andrew Best in here the other day.
No member, man.
You know what I'm saying? He is officially, you know what I'm saying? People already call him the Gary Owens of Kanawha County.
Oh, Christ, fucking, I hate
That's
you
what
so much.
they already call you that.
Only one person calls me that, and I hope when he listens to this, he chokes.
You already called yourself the White Shank on stage.
For a joke.
Well, anyway.
The White Shank.
You already, we had a racial draft the other day, and we just picked this nigga up. So, he's officially a nigga now.
Yeah, he's a nigga, man.
You know what I'm saying? All y'all white girls jump on him. Y'all know I'm fucking with niggas.
Now I can't fuck white girls. It's what it took.
White girls be loving them niggas, don't they?
Oh no, you ain't kidding.
I feel you.
But here's the thing, like I'm not really worried about it because of the fact that usually they're a little bigger, so I don't usually try to go that big. But you know what I mean? It just gives me a wider range.
I ain't got no problem with the big.
Oh no, you don't.
Yeah, I don't discriminate at all. But anyway, bruh, we just had a show yesterday, man. The Bluefield show, the one 2 years in the making for us, nigga, man.
Yeah, we've been waiting for a while for this show.
We finally got it together.
I think it lived up to its hype.
Honestly, I feel so too. I wish the crowd.
I think it was worth the wait, because if we wouldn't, he wouldn't have been here if we would have did it.
He wouldn't have.
You know what I mean?
And as far as the other two people that we would have had, not trying to be funny, not trying to hate on nobody, but okay, as far as John go, John, let's face it, you won't really go on stage. You know what I'm saying? You just go be there. As far as Marv goes, I don't know how funny he is or not, but I just know that I heard that the time right before that, I heard that Jesus himself came down and gently held his hand and walked him off the stage. That's what I heard. I heard Jesus came down and walked him off the stage.
It do seem like it though. Word up. Like after that show, he started talking about he wanted to be a preacher.
He hit me up today talking about so he preaching at 3:30. If I'm still in town, come go check him out. You feel me?
But you know what? I ain't gonna lie. With those white chairs set up in that cordless mic, I felt like I was at a revival or something.
That's what it looked like, man. It looked like it was a revival, for real.
It really did.
It really did look something like that.
It was that cordless mic that really set it off. Fuck that mic anyway.
Yeah, fuck that mic.
Man.
For those that didn't
I'm
see
glad you had to sacrifice yourself.
I know. I took one for the team.
Yeah, for those that didn't see the show yesterday, I'm gonna give you a quick recap, brother. Andrew went first. The mic cut off on this guy
Multiple times.
You gotta think so. This is his first time in Bluefield. His first time like that. As far as this comedy shit go, you already know how it is. The black room, the white room, the mixed room.
Black room.
This is the first time we in the black room. We in the black room, and the mic just cut out on him. He had to just start screaming for like 5 minutes on top of everybody.
Screaming and shit.
Brother, you did a great job.
You gotta understand though. It was a bunch of hood rats in there, so they could understand them. That's all they fucking do is yell and scream all day.
True.
So it was,
I saw some Brazilian bundles. I couldn't grab their hair. A real hood rat, I can't touch their hair. They got you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they get their stuff from LDs.
Yeah, I'm just saying. I can't grab their hair. Like I can't even say that, but yeah. Great turnout. As far as Adam Corver goes, what y'all think of his performance?
I think he did really solid. Like, you know what I mean? He went right about on time.
I thought it was solid too.
He did his
I
thing.
Thought it was solid. As far as I goes, I'll be honest with you. I personally think that I went shorter than I thought in my head.
You didn't go that short.
You didn't go that short. I feel like I went short.
He went short, but he didn't go that short either. Like, he probably went like 10 to 12. You probably went anywhere from 13 to 16. So
yeah. Sometimes you got to do with the crowd. Like while you on stage, you just gotta do what you feel is best for.
Well, especially if you're the closer, you have that luxury. If you're like the opener or middle or anything like that, you have to do a certain amount of time, and you really fucking bury the opener because you have an expected amount of time for everyone to be on stage, and you gotta fill that time.
That's the truth.
So you can't be up there and fucking short shifting the motherfucker behind you by doing 10 minutes. Now you gotta do 20.
Absolutely.
Right.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
That's why I made sure I ended up doing like 17, but like fucking minute and a half of it was dealing with him cutting off the mic.
Yeah.
Or giving me a new one in the middle of my job.
5 minutes was.
That's what I'm saying.
Cutting off the mic.
I know.
But I feel like you did a good fucking job.
You did a great job.
I can really tell that you know what I mean.
You can tell this guy performs all the time. Like, he's built for it.
Like, you perform all
built
the
for
fucking time. You can really
Dude,
tell.
it's one of the things, like, after you was done, me and Vinny was talking to me. He was like, I'm so glad you got this guy. You feel like,
he's ready for it. I got technically prepared for this week. The mic I did at the Monkey Barrel, the mic cut out right before the show, so I had to do my set yelling the entire thing, no mic stand.
So it's pretty much the same story.
Yeah, same shit.
When I had to do that show in High Point, the mic cut out on me too, and I had to pretty much do the same.
Yeah, just yell.
But they cut it right back on though. It came right. You ain't have to run around in circles.
Yeah.
This motherfucker did a circle. This motherfucking Best did a circle and said, "Hold on, let me get my shit together. The mic's fucking me up." he turned around like
I didn't want to look at nobody.
Like a little white boy. You know how you're white. You know how your parents used to say to the corner.
Go to corner.
And he put himself in the fucking corner.
I put myself on timeout until they fix the mic.
I'm gonna go sit in the corner real quick and get my shit together.
Yeah. Brother, yeah, we have to jump on your dick for a second.
He got you, dog. What's his name? Got you, though.
Who got him?
Which one?
Culver.
Oh, God. Yeah, Culver didn't get me. The best part of the set was the joke in the beginning.
That was the best joke of the day. He said,
Culver got on me, too, talking about the little
What did he say?
No, he said, I can't believe, he's like, I can't believe that happened or whatever. Usually when big back things are in Andrew's face, they always work.
Yeah, that's exactly what he said.
Wow.
Yeah. He apologized to me after. I was like, don't apologize. It's fucking good.
That was a joke.
It's fucking good.
Joke.
We know what's going on.
Yeah, we built for this.
I can't take a fucking joke.
About to jump on your dick for a second. Brother, I'm so proud of my nigga Vinny the Don. For one,
jump on my dick, man.
like I said,
yeah,
you I said the fuck I want to.
The little
brother
motherfucker from Jones Street with your hands like that. Don't talk about something.
I done grew the fuck up, and I'm about to first thing I touch back in Huntington, I'm about to lay deep in some pussy. You already know me.
Probably gonna get somebody pregnant.
Yeah, he's getting.
You ain't gotta say, oh, stop.
It's just shoot the sperm with Shank.
I got cricket and everything.
She's shooting the sperm.
Damn, his eye straight now. Damn, he really want me to stop. I'm gonna stop his eye. Then you got this.
But
look, you look at me too. Like, don't.
I know.
Don't do that to Shank.
Dude, his eyes went straight, and the fucking dude in the shirt's eyes went crooked. I swear to God, when Shank's eyes went straight, the dude in the shirt's eyes went crooked.
His eyes on me right now.
Seriously, Shank's eyes went straight, his eyes went crooked.
Sure did.
For real, bro. Like I said, this is my first time actually performing with you, even though we've been doing this for, you know what I'm saying, a good, you have to, close to 3 years, me and you've been together doing Loyal Mob Comedy.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? This is our first time performing together. Brother, kudos to you. I'll be honest with you and tell you straight up. First thing you sat there and said you wanted to be the closer at first. I said you could do it. I ain't gonna lie. Me and Best talking, and I'm just being honest with you, man. Me and Best.
Yeah, I was pissed at first. Not at you. I was pissed at Shank at first. I was like, you were originally gonna be the closer. I was like, why are you just gonna step off and let it? And then we talked it through or whatever. We're like, you know what?
I told him.
Like, I was like,
I'm gonna let him get it. But
no, we give you the opportunity or whatever. But it's one of those things that, like, I thought at first, like I said, Shank deserved it because I've been fucking with Shank and like he set the show up and all that. But then when he said you really wanted to do it, I was like, you know what, fuck it. Like, let's give him the opportunity.
It was people, though. It was the people coming to me saying, I figured you should be the closer. I was going to give it to Shank.
No, regardless, I'm glad it went the way it did, and I feel like you... Actually, I feel like you being the closer was the best thing for business.
And honestly,
I feel like
this is
the people was right.
And you did great. You know what I mean? And here's the thing, other thing, too. The way you did your set, like, when we, like, the... Not necessarily not prepared, but, like, just, like, the looser way you do your shit... work and like the crowd work works better as a closer because you don't want somebody doing crowd work before the closer. If the closer doesn't do crowd work, because then, like if you let's say you were third and Shank was last, you're doing crowd work, fucking people in the crowd. Then people in the crowd think it's cool to talk to the comedian. Shank gets up there to go do his shit, and they're talking to him. That's what I'm saying. Right. You want the crowd work guy to go last, regardless. Right. Like I mean, that's just a fact.
That's just how I work, and I figured that's what they meant when they was telling me like. I figured you should go last, and they just talking to me, and I'm like, the whole time I'm thinking Shank should go last. He coming home, you know what I mean? I feel like it's gonna be the better situation, you know what I mean? If he came home and he went last, and people were saying, yo, you should go last, so I ran through him like everybody telling me I should go last. What you think about that? And he jumped right on it, like you know what?
I told you, my whole thing. I said fuck, and I told him I said fuck having a great performance. Let's put on a great show. You feel me?
Yeah.
So I could care less about just my performance. I want to have to put on the great
I
show.
feel like we made the right decision.
I feel like we made the right decision too. I feel like the whole show flowed well.
No, I think it worked out well. I think that was the perfect lineup.
Like
Put it this way, I'm glad I went first because like I didn't want that mic shit happening to anybody else because I mean like I handled it straight. I'm not saying anybody else wouldn't have, but I mean like it just made it easier for everybody else.
I man fell apart with that shit.
I mean, with as nervous as you were and as pumped and as fucking hyped as you were, you probably would have fell apart if the mic would have fucked up during your shit. No, I'm saying he might have come back, but it really would have fucked Shank up. And that's not anything against him because he was so hyped and so nervous that something like that, like he'll be in the middle of one of his shit, like one of his really good, and then just the mic cut out, he'd be like, "Oh, this motherfucker!" Like,
yeah, like he know me, man. You know, he done been there with me. But anyway,
more than I do.
You did a.
I'm talking about Mike. I mean,
comedy-wise, yeah.
Comedy-wise, yeah. Y'all travel together.
But anyway, brother, you
made that face like, nigga, you know.
No, but anyway, you did a fucking great job, and I just want you to know that, dude, I really, bro, I'm impressed. So now the question, I got him on the hot seat. When you going on the road with me and Bess?
Whenever, man, just let me know.
All right, so we about to turn this into a 3-man tag team now.
That'd be like a triple threat match or something.
I know. I'm about to say, let's go. Tables, ladders, and chairs, whatever the fuck. Extreme rules now. We ready?
Ready.
All right, let's go. I'm saying we got more shit planned. We gonna try to get like Chiller Coffee or something booked like in a few weeks or something.
Well, I don't know if they'll do all three, but like I mean, I can like what I'm saying. I can recommend you to Chiller Coffee, and she'll book you at your leisure, or we can do the mic up there. Okay. You know what I'm saying? But like you said, you know somebody in Cincinnati, right?
Yo, but one dude, Mark, you go to Cincinnati whenever.
Well, Andy played a black room in Cincinnati, and he said it was like a 200-person crowd. And Andy killed it. He said it was a great room. So, I mean, I don't know exactly what room. I'll talk to Andy and see where that's at. Cause
okay, cool.
Here's the thing, though. People think I just stopped working, like I just stopped doing comedy. But you got to think about it. I'm in Bluefield. We don't have opportunity to just go to a comedy show. I mean not a show, but a
mic,
open mic. You know what I mean? And just do what we got to do. Like, if I had an open mic spot,
you know what the solution to that is, bro? Make one. Make one.
I ain't gonna say every week, but I would be there.
Make one at least like once a month. Like, talk to a bar and set it up where it's once a month. I know there's some fucking half-ass motherfuckers that think they're funny here. They don't have to be funny. You just need people on a stage so you can get on stage.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? Just
pretty much like practicing.
Exactly. Get these motherfuckers down to Bluefield that think they're funny.
A real show like we did.
Exactly. That's how. Where do you think I do this shit at? Like I don't fucking go practice shit on a paid show. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I agree.
Yeah, I'll be honest with you. As far as the open mic shit,
open mic is the best way to practice.
Yeah, that is practice. You can't practice unless you're on stage.
You already know. My idol is Chris Rock, and the reason I love Chris Rock is he's a comedian's comedian. What I mean by that is that even though he's big and he's paid and everything, he still does a bunch of free shows as open mics and shit. You feel me?
Yeah,
and honestly, I want to be straight up with you too. Like. What I did yesterday was actually a comedian no-no to a certain extent because you're not supposed to do.
It was a special circumstance because you had that shit built in you for a long time.
You're supposed to do new shit,
and you can't do it anywhere. And you couldn't do it anywhere else.
You feel me?
You've had that shit for a minute, like built in.
Yeah, you already said it's already been built there.
Just put it this way: you couldn't pull that shit off another Bluefield show. You don't have that much new shit built in you that you could just throw out in 2 weeks that would be good. I mean, you could throw 15 new minutes out there, but it doesn't mean it's going to be good. Right. But like, you know what I mean? That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, but you know what I'm saying? Like, a bunch of the shit I've done, these open mics, that's where you shit battle test it. Like when you come up with some shit, you already know like it's there, but you got to battle test it. Like I know my best sets because I've tried them at places.
You never know if something's funny till you fucking say it out loud in front of people.
That's true.
And it's got to be in a stage situation. You can't just be in somebody's house and making 10 motherfuckers laugh. Anybody can do that.
Just because you do something in Bluefield, that don't mean that same set is going to work in Huntington, Beckley, or anywhere.
Nah.
Yeah, because I'm going to be honest with you. Back to you, yesterday, granted, I personally think you had the best set of yesterday. You feel me? But I will say it was very regional. You know what I'm saying? With that being said, like, you already know, like, when you go to Huntington, like, that same exact set would not work up there.
But you got to be smart. You can still use that set, but you can't use names. You got to just come up.
Right.
You might want to take some shit that the reason it's funny is because the people understand what's going on.
You got to. That's just how you like. If you're a comedian, you got to understand that some people will really go up there and try to do the same exact thing and fuck themselves up. Like I don't know these people. You know what I mean?
Now back to what I said when I was talking about Chris Rock. As y'all know, the other day I was talking about Cat on the podcast, and y'all know Cat came at Kevin Hart. Cat apologized to Kevin Hart. He said that Kevin Hart is the reigning king of comedy.
And I agree.
I mean, it's true, but
if
I'm Kevin Hart, I don't take that apology. I mean, I don't come at Cat Hart, but you know what? I'm done with
Cat Hart.
Kevin Hart. If I'm Kevin Hart,
he had to change your heart though. He had to change your heart, didn't he?
No, but Kevin.
That motherfucker jumped on the mic
quick.
Kevin Hart is the. Motherfucker said Kevin Hart is the reigning king of comedy.
Because he knew that if Kevin jumped on him, it was lights out.
No, but I'm saying if I'm Kevin, I don't accept it.
All right.
I just don't give a fuck. If I'm Kevin, I mean, I wouldn't even.
I wouldn't care.
That's what I'm saying. I wouldn't acknowledge him. No,
I'm not even answering. I'm not even giving you.
No, but what I'm saying, if I see him 5 years from now, we ain't cool. I'm never cool with him again after what he said the first time. I would just move on from Cat Williams.
And you know what I mean? Shit was funny though when I seen Chris Rock post that picture of Cat.
Just an old ass picture.
He said today is old picture day or some shit like that. That shit was funny as hell.
And here's the thing: is like it probably was a shot. You know what I mean? But he could argue that it wasn't. You know
regardless, the point I'm about to make is that, bruh, let's face this. Right now, greatest comedian alive from a comedian standpoint. We all do this stage shit for real.
Yeah.
Best comedian alive is Chris Rock, hands down, right?
And hands down is him and Louis. If Chris Rock released some shit, then yeah. I mean, like.
Chris Rock just did the Oscars and killed him.
Oh no, agree.
He's still performing.
100%.
He may not be doing special, he's still performing.
No, I agree. I'm just saying, Louis' output put him slightly ahead of Chris Rock, but all it takes is a Chris Rock special to put him back up there.
The white man would say that, but it's okay.
No, I understand where he comes from.
No, I understand that.
Who's working now? Like, you know what I mean? Like, I mean,
Chris Rock's still working.
He's working, but Louis got a show, fucking
no, you're right.
specials. Like,
Louis C. put more specials together.
No,
I see where he comes from. Regardless, Cat Williams
is the GOAT, but at the same time,
he's the GOAT.
He's not the GOAT. The GOAT is Carlin or Pryor, or, I mean, like, it's Carlin, honestly.
Dude,
Carlin got 15 specials. If you listen to Carlin's specials,
no, I love Carlin, but I'm saying Rock, it's more to it. But I got you.
I know what you're saying.
We both want to know.
It's all opinion.
Right. It's all opinion anyway. I mean, anyway. I got Chris Rock in my top 3 GOATs. Yeah. I mean, that's but
Cat Williams said, "I'm going to cut the head off the snake." And he's going to New York at the Barclays and performing his.
I'm not gonna do it.
Yeah.
I'm not
gonna do it in Philly.
I'm not gonna do it in Philly. I'm gonna go to Barclays and I'm gonna.
He's just gonna call it lighter and brighter. Remember, lighter and brighter instead of bigger and blacker. Lighter and brighter. He just coming at Chris Rock.
And I'm gonna name it Lighter and Brighter.
What the fuck do y'all think about this? But he don't want no peace on my man.
No.
Man, to be real, let him talk. Who gives a fuck?
That's the thing. Cat's just gonna go back to how he'll fuck him up. Of course, Cat's really in the hood. That doesn't make you a comedian.
Exactly.
Like, you know what I mean? Who gives a fuck? Like, how many? You got a body on you? Well, fucking, why don't you get a fucking special?
People talking about Cat is about that life. I mean,
that's not something to be proud of.
Like,
no.
Let him be about that life. He ain't to be played with. Blah blah blah. I mean, who gives a fuck? He's a fucking comedian at the end of the day, and his job is to make people laugh. And he do a good job of making people laugh.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm gonna give it to him. He do a good job, especially the little voices. His
yeah, exactly. It's the voice. It's not even material.
Just give me the pussy, bitch. Like,
yo,
you know what I mean?
Honestly, his voice and his movements. Like, honestly, his stage presence.
It's the Chris Tucker effect. He don't have material. He just funny sounding.
I ain't gonna front. I get away with it sometimes too. Because I see ahead of time as far as me and Andrew Best go. And as far as comedians go, we tell jokes. At the end of the day, we tell jokes.
At the end of the day, man.
He is a way better joke teller than me.
Yeah.
Me? I just have stage presence like a motherfucker.
To be honest, white comedians, they all are joke tellers. We just storytellers.
I've been saying that.
No, there's white storytellers. I mean, Hannibal Buress is a black joke teller. He don't tell stories, he tells jokes.
There are white storytellers.
Hannibal Buress is like what you would consider a white comedian, even though he's black. He was what you would consider a white comedian. Whereas, like, say, Ralphie May is a black comedian.
I told you,
white.
Ralphie May, white dude, but he does the black style of
exactly.
I've been told you, it's a difference. Like, when I came to Black Sheep, I noticed, like, have you noticed when I tell stories down there, they lose interest quick.
Well, no, but you know why? It's not a black-white thing there. Seriously. When you tell stories at a mic, you got to think you have 3 to 5 minutes. You need to laugh every 20 seconds to hold a crowd like that where they're seeing 15 fucking comics in an hour. You can't fucking spend a 5-minute set, 3 minutes setting up a punchline.
I mean, you're right, I suppose. But
You can do stories when you're doing 15 minutes. Yeah, that's like last night. That's when you get away with stories.
Damn, them motherfuckers next door are still fucking.
Damn.
Man.
And these mics might pick that shit up.
Yo, this shit from next door, man. Like, I'm in the hotel right now. I'm going to tell you, we were cheap. We in the economy inn down this motherfucker. It's called the economy inn. So
we're better off than we could have been with the smoking room.
Man, this shit funny. Tell y'all this story. The first room we had was a smoking room. We went in there and we smoked cigarettes. Not crack. This is like a crack smoke.
Oh, it was a crack smoking room.
Like straight up.
The floor squeaked. There was only one bed. There wasn't even it's a smoking room and there's no ashtrays.
Bruh, it was terrible. So then we come over here and it's a whole different building he sent us to.
It really is a whole different building.
A whole motherfucking different
This is the building I actually used to go to when I came here.
Yeah, back in the day, this is the building.
Cause ain't nobody rented shitty ones.
I remember this shit.
Fuck this building.
But brother. I don't know who this nigga is in the next room, but he been turned this motherfucking bitch's pussy at least 4 times. Granted, he bust quick apparently.
No, you know what I think it is? He's not busting quick. He's doing that shit where he's like.
Nah, that motherfucker busting and rebooting quick.
Cause he rebooting too quick. Ain't nobody reboot that quick that many times. He's fucking the whole. He's fucking the whole time. He's taking little breaks.
Yeah, he's taking breaks and shit.
He's taking breaks. And he's just beating it up for like 15 seconds and stopping.
He's taking breaks. He's taking breaks and that pussy.
That's what I'm saying. He's doing that shit where he just leaves it in there so it stays hard.
Time for a pit stop.
Yeah.
He
just swirls around. Cat
Williams voice. Time for a pit stop.
Because that dumb shit works. That dumb shit works. The dumb shit works. You just gotta talk that funny ass voice. It fucking works. Remember, yo, the show's success. I wish more people would have came. When y'all try to do this again, man?
I would say June would be my guess. Like
I say June too. That gives
June it is, I guess.
Okay, cool. This one in June. Now, Vinny, real shit. I need to get you up at Black Sheep a few times.
I'm cool. I'm good. Let's do it.
I'm just saying. Now, I'm telling you ahead of time, brother. No offense to anybody that listens to my show that goes to Black Sheep, but bro, it's way different than what you deal with today. I'm not saying that in a good way or a bad way, but brother, just get ready for it.
I got it, man. I got it.
I ain't gonna lie, just my homie right here, Andrew, he hates that motherfucking spot.
I mean, I love the comedians there. I love the comics there. They're awesome. But I hate everything else about it.
What's wrong with it?
It's just, you just can't be like...
yourself.
No, it's not you can't be yourself. Like Shank, for example. Shank has a better response there than me because they've accepted him more than they've accepted me. They have to accept you before they're really gonna give it up for you.
Yeah.
I mean, I've seen like people kill that are like not really from there, and they don't get the response of somebody that's from there. And not saying the people that are from there that are killing aren't killing and they're not good. It's just it seems like the crowd's super judgy. And like even Andy Frampton was telling me the other day that he really ate it hard not this last year, but the year before at Black Sheep every time he went. And dude, I've seen Andy this year at Black Sheep and he's killed it every time. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's just one of those things you got to be there long enough where they're like, oh, I know that guy.
I feel like this. Shout out to the homie Robbie Sherrard who is about to move to New York.
I think he already moved.
Well, he already moved? Okay, well, shout out to Robbie Sherrard. He's about to make it. If y'all ain't following on YouTube already, go ahead. You know what I'm saying? He got 120, 100...
it's like 110,000 followers, subscribers.
Yeah, so y'all probably already following, but if you ain't, follow the homie. But anyway.
Yeah.
I've been at Black Sheep before and seen him not do too well there. And
he's got the kind of comedy you would think would work.
He is great. You know what I'm saying?
He's great. He's great anyway.
Like, I loved it.
But it's one of those things where you can't accuse him of just being like white liberal hipsters or anything like that, because if you did, then Robbie's comedy would be like right up their alley. It's not about what kind of comedy you do there. You can do any kind of comedy there. It's just they don't know you. Don't want to laugh.
And as far as Andy Frampton goes, Andy Frampton right now is on my top 3 in the state.
He's my number 1 right now in the state. I know personally.
My number 1 is no T. No T. No T. But hey, you already know, brother. I got to get that shout again. That's my brother. That's my.
Oh, you would have lost it, Vinny. Like after the end of one of the shows, like a month ago. After the end, he like Nicky Nolte, he's an older white guy who's funny as fuck, and at the end he's like, "Third world, loyal mob."
Yeah, that's like outstage. You know what I'm saying? Like we outstage. He was like third world. Boy, Bob Comedy. Let's go. That's how he got off stage. I'm like, yo.
That's how he got off stage?
Yeah.
What?
That's how he got off stage. He's in like a fucking professor's jacket.
That's my man's. But what I'm telling you is that honestly, the last show we had at Black Sheep last week, last week, whatever.
Yeah, it was last Wednesday, a week from Wednesday. Like it was
the 24th.
Week and a half ago.
February 24th.
You know, Shank's not good with dates and math.
Bruh, you know what I'm saying? My eye crooked, my mind stay crooked the whole fucking night. I walk crooked, nigga. You know what I'm saying? I got a little limp and all that shit. So, either way it goes, February 24th. Hell, as far as Andy went, Andy had a great show to me, but the crowd wasn't as responsive as they should have been.
No, none of the comedians, like Ian, he didn't get the response he should have. Like
not last week.
No, last week the crowd was rough.
That's what I'm saying. That shit is crazy. After like when
challenges.
A lot of comedians have told me that that's a rough
mic. But me and Andy were talking about. I'll never quit going there because it is the one mic that I go to that I feel like makes me better.
Yes. Okay. Well, yeah, we're at about the 26-minute mark, so we're about to go ahead and wrap this shit on up. Anything you want to plug? There's a show at Black Sheep, Brews and Burritos in Huntington, this Wednesday, which will be what? March 9th? March 9th. Oh, March 9th.
March 9th.
What's March 9th?
Ain't the day B died? Because Grady C on MC died on March 9th.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So,
when I heard March 9th, that's the first thing
brother,
I thought Biggie Smalls just came to my
head. Was it September 7th, Tupac, and March 9th, Biggie?
No, it's September 13th when he died. He got
shot in the 7th,
down the 13th. Down the 13th.
Oh, the Illuminati 7-day theory.
Oh, the 7-day theory.
He tried to hold on, didn't he?
March 9th.
He's trying to make that Illuminati shit come true.
He got on to that 7 days.
Either way it goes, there's a show on Black Sheep, March 9th. I'll be honest with you, am I performing this Wednesday? I don't know. We know this guy is. This motherfucker don't miss a show.
He don't do it. That's what I like about him, though.
Yeah, you gotta, Andrew Best will be there. I will be in attendance. I actually have to work, because I gotta pick up some shifts to just make up. I got bills and shit, but I don't know if I'm performing, but I'll be there. What else you got going on soon, brother?
Next week, the only thing I'm sure of is Black Sheep, actually. It's kind of a light week. Not by my choice. Just that's the way shit's worked out. I don't got anything else going on.
I got a podcast coming out. I don't have a name for it yet, but soon I'm gonna have my own
I gave you a good name though, brother. We ain't gonna put it out there right now because I don't want. I gave you a good name.
I don't know for sure if I'm gonna use that name, but that was a pretty good name. But I got a podcast coming out, and that's pretty much all I really got in Bluefield right now.
We'll make something.
Waiting for some shit to happen, you know what I mean? Get some shit popping off.
I hear you.
Might go to karaoke night and just take over the.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If they got a karaoke night, just fucking whenever you get up, just like tell them to not to play a song and give you the mic.
No, man, fuck that song.
Well, yeah. My last shout out right now. Let me go ahead and give a shout out to Thomas King. I would call him Slugger, but I know here recently he got a little soft side, so I would call him Thomas. You feel me? Call him what his mama call him. That's Thomas today. But I'm just saying. Shout out to FDE, Fam Deep, the real magazine. He just gave us an interview yesterday and everything.
Yeah, he gave us an interview.
We felt very professional with the motherfucker. Like, I ain't gonna lie to you. He actually.
Shout out to my guy, man. That dude is doing his thing, man. I'm about to call him after this.
Yeah, me and Andrew were kind of nervous, and then he came.
He want to come with us.
He changed the whole. Hell, you said you was nervous, and
breakfast.
And he pretty much loosened you up. Like pretty much the interview. Like after that, we ready. Like you know what I'm saying, we ready. And
got ready, man.
Brother, just big things coming with that. Also, shout out to my homegirl Nakia and Daryl. They been showing the fuck out of our flyers.
I just want to sing a song real quick before we leave.
Go ahead and sing a song.
Mr. Telephone Man. That's all I'm gonna say. Hey yo, man. So, what the fuck is funny, though?
What's funny? You know what the fuck's funny? Thomas, that was at you, Thomas.
I was just cracking up because
that's my boy, though. But that shit was funny, though.
Yo,
Mr. Telephone Man.
He put that shit on Facebook. He said, yeah, this phone sex is fire now.
My baby's number, I get a click every time. I said, this dude silly as hell, but that shit was the funniest
Brother,
shit
you know we love you, though. I'm
Love
saying
you,
we
man.
love you, but proud, man.
My nigga, man. But real, I'm about to hit this dude up probably right after this show.
I got
I'm gonna
you.
see if he want to go to Cracker Barrel and eat breakfast with
But
me.
yeah, let's go ahead and wrap this show up. This has been Shooting the Shit with your boy Shank. Loyal Mob Comedy Edition. My name is Shank. This is our boy
Andrew Best.
And this is my dude, the dude who started me in comedy. Come on. I would exist if it weren't for this guy.
And he done.
Let's get it, bro.
Book.
All right, how?